We thank you for these colleges and the opportunities they provide for advancing faith, service, and leadership with the goal of living purposeful lives that bring glory to you. Father, we pray that we will exhibit great sportsmanship and carry ourselves in a way that glorifies your name. We pray for the safety of athletes and that each of us have safe travels after the game. In your name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the campus of Tabor College as we get ready for the Lady Blue Jays as they host the Braves from Ottawa. I am Jim Paulus, and I'm as always joined by Rod Ham. Good evening, Rod.
Good evening, Jim. Hello, everybody. Great to be back here at the Tabor College Gymnasium up in the, I guess we can't call it the Crow's Nest, we'll call it the Blue Jays Nest.
There we go.
Up here at the top of the gymnasium, and looking forward to a great game here tonight. Ottawa coming in at 3-1, 0-1 in the KCAC, however. Their first conference loss came the other night against Kansas Wesleyan, pretty soundly, actually, after being 3-0 starting conference play. The Blue Jays 3-3, however, 1-0 in the conference after soundly beating Oklahoma Wesleyan on Saturday afternoon. So
yeah, impressive start for the Blue Jays as they just easily handled Oklahoma Wesleyan to start off 1-0 in conference.
I wasn't able to be here, but I watched the replay. I just watched the first half replay because that's really all I needed to see.
Yes, yeah.
That told me everything I needed to see, but it was quite a first half performance by the Blue Jays, and at one point it was a 10-10 game. And by halftime, it was 47-14. It's quite a run by the Tabor Blue Jays there in that first half. Well, we'll quickly go over the starters here as Ottawa's starters have already been announced, but we'll quickly get to those too. And for the Braves, if I can find my sheet here, number 10. Kalen Duncan, a 5'7" guard out of Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Number 12, McKinley Kruger, a 5'5" freshman out of Silver Lake, Kansas. Kind of a basketball, football, softball hotbed of athletes, Silver Lake is. Number 14, Claire Williams, 5'9" guard out of Palmyra, Missouri. Number 15, Haley Radaman, 5'8" freshman out of California, Missouri. And rounding out the lineup for the Braves, number 22, Aaliyah Brown, a 5'10" junior out of the Colony, Texas. Hunter Bondurant in his third season for the Braves. And now we'll quickly get to the Blue Jays lineup before they have the tip here. The starting lineup for the Blue Jays. Number 4, Landry O'Brien, a 5'8" freshman guard out of Edna, Kansas. And that would be Labette County High School, I believe. Number 11, Lily Veer, you've been accustomed to seeing her in the starting lineup for quite some time. 5'7" junior out of Newton, Kansas, Berean Academy. Number 20, Adrian Hazelwood, a 5'8" guard out of Lindsborg, Kansas, Smoky Valley High School. Number 23, Haley Contreras, 5'4" sophomore from Liberal, Kansas. And rounding out the lineup for the Blue Jays, number 35, Tayton Smith, 6'2", senior, listed as a senior, junior eligibility-wise, from Elbing, Kansas, and also Berean Academy. Sean Reed in his 15th season here as the Blue Jay women's basketball coach, and we're ready for the tip.
And Tayton Smith. And the Blue Jays able to get things going here. Contreras will get the Blue Jays set up here on offense.
As our 14 cheerleaders walk single file across the gym floor right at the tip. So
couple Blue Jays up top here. O'Brien has it.
10 on the shot clock. O'Brien dribbles in, steps around, and goes up and scores. I have to say this move by Coach Reed to put O'Brien as the point guard has really seemed to really kind of solidify the offense for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, she has been solid here early on in her freshman season. Braves. Kick out here for three. That's good. That's from Kruger, the freshman. She leads the Braves in scoring this year.
The Braves, like you said, the leading scorer, McKinley Kruger. She's 26.5 minutes per game with 12.3 points per game. On the other side, that's Lily Veer, 25.8 minutes per game with 14 points per game. So a good matchup there tonight. Cross-court pass, and it's Hazelwood for three, and it's good.
That's good ball movement by the Blue Jays.
And that's one thing I really like. Saw this the other day already watching the video of the Blue Jays in the first half. O'Brien's able to make that cross-court pass.
Kruger with a nice cut, and she was able to get to the hole there, and we are tied up at 5. Hazelwood has it, looking for Smith, who goes cross court. Contreras now for three. That's off. And that's going to be a foul on Smith. That's the first foul of the ball game. 7:58. Still knotted up at 5 here. Kruger will bring it up. He gets a screen, and we have a moving screen there on 10 on Duncan.
And Kruger did a good job there of dribbling through that screen, and would have had a layup had it not been for the foul call. That still seems to be a point of emphasis among the officials on the moving screen, especially up top there. And
we've seen a lot of that. Contreras on the left side here. Gets a screen, gets into the top of the court, back to Hazelwood. Looks like they're double teaming Smith down there. And that's going to open up this three-pointer that we've seen a few of. In and out.
Oh, in and out by Lily Veer. Good kick out there by O'Brien. Duncan with the ball. Now back to Duncan after passing up top to Kruger.
Nice cut, but nice defense there by O'Brien.
Oh, man, O'Brien cutting through there. Good rebound, Smith. Good ball movement by the Braves. Just couldn't get that one to fall. Contreras brings it up quickly for the Blue Jays. Hazelwood to O'Brien. Looking down low to Smith. Smith goes up and scores off the glass. Good play there. Good entry pass by O'Brien.
They've looked every possession for her, and that's the first time they're able to get a pass to her, and she connects. That bucket's good. We're tied at 7.
So Ottawa just sticking right with the Blue Jays so far. Smith couldn't get that rebound. Going the other way as Kruger has it, being guarded by Veer. Now three-pointer and off the mark. Rebound. Hazelwood comes up with it.
6 minutes here, tied at 7. Hazelwood has it. She dribbles down, little runner, and that's no good. Good defense by the Braves. And Kruger has it, kicks it over to Duncan. Kruger sets him up here, 15 on the shot clock. A nice block by Smith, and she also gets the rebound. And Lilivier will push it up here. Smith gets it in deep. Nice little take, but no good. And that's going to be out of bounds.
Be out of bounds and it'll go to the Braves, and we got substitutions coming in for the Blue Jays. Brooke Berlin checking in, giving Smith a break. Brooke Berlin, a 6'2 senior out of Clearwater, Kansas. Also in for the Blue Jays, 0 Abby Proctor, 5'11 freshman out of Heston, Kansas. And number 15, Kaylee Kaufman, a 5'4 guard out of Hutchinson, Kansas, Central Christian. Good rebound there by Veer. O'Brien brings it up quickly. She's going to go all the way in and couldn't get it to fall. Now it's going to go out of bounds off of the Braves, I believe. And another sub getting ready to check in as there's a timeout called. Media timeout, and that's number 5, Anna Lambert, a 5'9 freshman from Manhattan, Kansas, Riley County High School. And number 4, Dominique Schutte, 6' sophomore from Halstead, Kansas, checking in for the Braves.
All right, we're back here. Still knotted up at 7, just under halfway through this first half.
Proctor will inbounds for the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays have almost a complete new unit. O'Brien's still out there. Proctor has it, gets it over to O'Brien. Bryan.
Shot clock down to 7.
4.
O'Brien will get it off too late. I thought she was going to take that shot. I don't think she knew the shot clock was quite as low as it was. Kruger brings it up for the Braves. Off the shooting now, ball's loose, and Lambert picks it up for the Blue Jays.
O'Brien gets it over to Kaufman. Kaufman gets it back to Proctor. Shot clock down again.
They're running that 4-out, 1-in system. Proctor goes inside, unable to get that to fall.
Braves push it back up. Both teams gone cold here. Just as I say that, again, Kruger misses here.
Kruger went coast to coast there. O'Brien altered her shot at the end. Now O'Brien goes coast to coast off the glass and scores.
Wow, nice play by the freshman.
Gives Tabor a 9-7 lead.
That's one of those. No, great.
Yeah. Shooty now dumps it inside to number 22, Brown. Now up and scoring is Shooty. Shooty coming off a volleyball season as well, I believe. She plays both sports. And Kaufman, top of the key, and shoots, and just off the mark. Good hustle by Proctor. Knocks that ball away, but we're going to get a shove in the back.
Yeah. That was by Brown.
On Proctor. And that'll bring Contreras back into the game for the Blue Jays. It's a fast-paced game we've got going here. Not that much scoring, but
yeah,
a lot of up and down.
Kaufman has it, gets it over to Contreras. Shot clock at 15.
Little mismatch there with Schutte guarding Contreras. That time ball knocked away by Hostetler. And number 1, Miranda Patterson drives in and scores a layup with the left hand.
A nice take. Ottawa retakes the lead 11-9. Contreras over to Proctor. Proctor takes it, gets into the lane.
We're going to get a jump ball in here somewhere, and it'll go to the Braves. Braves up 11-9, 2:26 to play. That'll bring Smith and Hazelwood back into the game for the Blue Jays.
I was a little surprised at that Ottawa losing that game. They had a really nice non-conference 3-0 mark, and so it's not surprising they came here and looking so well.
Yeah, coming off that loss to Kansas Wesleyan, they look like they're a little more motivated this game.
They had one of their non-conference wins is against Baker, I think, and so. That's out of bounds, and that'll go to the Blue Jays.
Willie Beard checks in for the Blue Jays, replaces Lambert.
Blue Jays 4 for 13 from the field, only 30%, but still only down 2, so.
Contreras on the screen, now she'll stop and pop, and that's good on nothing but net for Haley Contreras.
Nice mid-range shots by the sophomore, and we're tied at 11. Top of the key for a 3, no good. Contreras with the rebound, and she'll bring it up.
A lot of movement by the Ottawa Braves there. Settled for that three-pointer. Cross court to Veer. Veer fakes, drives, kicks out to Hazelwood. Now Kaufman goes down low to Smith. Nice pass up and in.
Nice.
Good ball movement there. That made that happen. Smith had sealed her defender.
I was watching that. Smith has to work pretty hard to get her position. Oh, nice block.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Too bad we're not, our computer's not working here for us. I wouldn't mind seeing that replay there, but I know the official's going to call body on that, but because the Ottawa player fell down.
Here.
Yeah.
I think you got it right. The falling down is probably what got the whistle.
Hostetler at the line, made the first one. Brings the Braves back to within 1.
Second one's good, and we're tied.
Unfortunately, that takes Smith out of the game with 2 fouls here in that first quarter.
Here.
Brooke Berlin back in the game. Now Kaufman for 3. Couldn't get it to fall. It'll go back to the Braves.
You're right. That's a big foul call for Smith. Duncan. Oh.
Yeah. Here will pick up that foul.
So 41 seconds in the first quarter here. Daniels with the first free throw.
Contreras picked up that foul. I thought maybe it was going to be on Veer.
Second one's good.
Free throws bringing the Braves back into this. Ahead by 2 now, 15-13, 41.3 seconds left in this first quarter.
Some more pressure here from the Braves.
Tabor able to beat that pressure over the top. Contreras to Veer, now to Hazelwood. 4 out, 1 in system that Coach Reed is running this year with Berlin and Smith as his post players. Berlin gets her person blocked and goes up and scores, and she was begging for the ball.
Yeah.
She got it.
And just before that shot clock went off, too.
Berlin active in the post. And Lambert checks back in for Contreras.
So we have a tie ball game with a free throw coming here. 12 seconds in the quarter. Ottawa shooting 45% from the field. Blue Jays have shot a little bit better now and are up above 40% as well. Five seconds. We have a three-pointer, and that is good by Martin. And that'll finish up the quarter.
18-16 Braves as we'll take a break here and be back in a minute.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
All right, pretty lively first quarter, 18-16. Ottawa goes into the second quarter with a 2-point lead. After the jump ball a few minutes ago, Blue Jays now will inbound.
Hazelwood, O'Brien, Berlin, Veer, and Lambert in for the Blue Jays. Brown, Kruger, Williams, Radaman, and Duncan in for the Braves.
See if they can get it down into Berlin there. Oh, boy.
Ball was tipped away. Now
Martin.
Kruger kicks it out. Brown goes down low and scores easily in transition.
20-16.
That's one thing he's just stressed over and over is drop to the level of the ball in transition.
Yeah.
You're not going to do any good standing out beyond the arc. Tabor just didn't get enough people down there.
Lambert over to O'Brien. Shot clock under 10.
Oh, probably could have gone up, but she didn't. Kicked it out. O'Brien for 3. No good. Brown with the rebound. Hands off to Kruger. Kruger brings it up quickly for the Braves. And scores easily on the pick and roll, and Coach Reed's seen enough. It's going to call a 30-second timeout.
Too easy there.
2 buckets, too easy.
And it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. All right.
Tabor down by 8. 22-16. Proctor in the game. She'll inbounds. Pressure put on by the Braves. A double team on O'Brien. She gets it back to Proctor. Proctor brings it up quickly. Off to Lambert. Lambert up for a little runner and
got long.
No good. And that's exactly what the Ottawa coach wanted. He wanted to hurry up Tabor's offense. Good defense there by the Blue Jays down low. Double teamed on Radaman.
Duncan up top.
Another double team. Now tipped away by Lambert with 5 seconds on the shot clock. So Blue Jays playing with a little sense of urgency now on defense. Contreras comes back in for the Blue Jays, replacing Lambert. Kruger trying to get the ball in. Finally does to Brown. And that ball stolen by Proctor. Proctor gets it off to O'Brien. O'Brien surveys over to Veer. Screen by Berlin. Now Proctor, now over to Contreras. Looking down low for Berlin. Nothing there. Now Veer drives, goes up and shoots and scores.
That's nice.
Probably one of the best mid-range shooters in the conference.
Yep.
Or three-point shooters for that matter.
Boy, that pick and roll. It's been easy. Too easy. And leads back up to 6, 24-18. Contreras brings it up. Over to Proctor. O'Brien for 3. No good.
Brown with a rebound off to Kruger. Kruger brings it up quickly. Veer cuts her off. She kicks out to Duncan. Now over to Radaman. Radaman for 3. No good. Rebound O'Brien. And O'Brien's pushing it. He goes up and fouled, and it looks like that's going to be on number 14, Claire Williams. That's her first foul.
Ooh, they're going to go. It's pretty small here, huh?
Hazelwood checks in for Berlin, who looked like she needed a break, and so it'll be a 5-out offense being run here unless he decides to post up.
Probably Proctor.
Proctor.
Maybe? Yeah.
First free throw in and out by O'Brien. Two freshmen on the court for the Blue Jays right now. Second free throw doesn't go. Brown with the rebound off to Duncan. Now they'll get it over to their leader, Kruger, freshman from Silver Lake. Now Radaman. And a steal there by Proctor. He's going to take it all the way in, spin and go up. Couldn't get it to go. Good defense by Ottawa. Now we get a travel. Williams just drug her foot a second there, and that'll bring in a substitution, a couple substitutions. Martin checking back in for the Braves, along with Patterson.
Blue Jays only 2 points this quarter into almost 4 minutes, so got to get things going on this end. Veer has it. She's going to pull up for 3, and that's short. Rebound O'Brien. She's going to take it right in, and no good. Gets her own rebound and gets a foul.
She gets the foul on Brown. Good job on O'Brien's part, getting her own rebound there.
I suspect Tayton will be sitting till third quarter, so if the Blue Jays can keep it close here and
well, we're so spoiled here at
I know
with our women's program. We've had 4 post players that could kind of
All-Americans last year.
Rotate in and out.
Second one's no good.
Kruger off to Martin. Now back to Kruger. Down low to Brown. Blocked by Hazelwood. Down low. Good job by Adrian Hazelwood off to O'Brien. Like you said, Tabor just needs to get some offense going now as Contreras has the ball, being guarded by Martin. Throw cut by Proctor. Kick out to O'Brien.
10 on the shot clock. Contreras gets a pick. Kicks out. Veer with a pull up. That's going to be short. Kaufman comes in for O'Brien.
I will say this, I came to watch the JV women the other night, and lots of promise there.
Oh, yeah.
Good recovery by Veer. Knocked that out of bounds. Judy with the three-pointer, no good. Contreras now being tied up or a foul. I think Patterson's going to get a foul.
That's 13 foul for the Braves halfway through the quarter. Contreras brings it up. Kaufman. Blue Jays slow getting into something here.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Hazelwood goes down low to Proctor. Proctor drives. Nowhere to go. Goes up and under and scores. Just out of, I mean, honestly, she had nowhere to go and she had to go up.
Nice move by the freshman. Cuts the lead to 3. Hand off to Martin. Kicks it out. And we're out of bounds. That's going to go to the Blue Jays. Blue Jays defense keeping them in it right now. They have locked down this quarter. After that 4 or 5-0 run to start the second quarter, Coach Reed called that timeout, and it's been a better showing on that defensive side. Contreras over to Proctor.
Hazelwood for 3.
Not short.
Just short.
1 for 9 behind the arc tonight for the Blue Jays. See if they can do better on this pick and roll. No good. A little bit of a 2-on-2 break here. Proctor brings it up. She holds up. Out to Hazelwood. Kaufman back to Contreras.
Veer's going to drive. Finds Proctor. Proctor almost gets tied up. If he drives in again, goes up and under again and scores, this time with a foul. So Abby Proctor just making it happen down low.
Our new
she
post
can't
player.
even kick it out because the guards aren't open on the perimeter. They're covering up our guards, and so there's no kick out. So she's just making it happen with the step-through moves.
Proctor here with the free throw to bring us to no good. Nice cut. No good. Gets her own rebound.
Oh, traveled.
Yep. Braves have been scoreless here now for almost 5 minutes. So, again, Blue Jays picking it up. See if they can take the lead here. They are down 1 with 3 minutes to go here in this first half. Contreras gets the pick.
A lot of new players in.
Oh.
A lot of new players in for the Braves, and that's going to be a jump ball going the other way as Proctor missed a little bunny after she'd made those 2 great step-through moves. 23, Allison Daniels, freshman from Owensville, Missouri, in for the Braves. And we're getting a 30-second timeout.
So now who's going to play post? Because Proctor just checked out. So
Not sure.
Yeah, you think about the last, 5-6 years, the post players we've had? Man.
Pretty amazing.
Ottawa shooting 45% from the field, 2 for 6 from behind the arc. Blue Jays 37% from the field, and unfortunately 1 for 9 from behind the arc. So not able to connect so far from downtown.
And free throws haven't been all that great either.
Nope, 2 for 6. So all right, 2:52 to go here after that 30-second timeout. Daniels will bring it up. Duncan has it. Backs in, turn around, and that bounces in. Blue Jays quickly back. Kaufman for 3. No good.
Good hustle there by Hazelwood. And we'll get a jump ball, and
Blue Jays will keep that.
well, they forgot to move the arrow. Last time jump ball, I believe. There we go. O'Brien and Lambert check in for the Blue Jays. Three-point game is all.
Five seconds. Ottawa brings it up. They are up 3 here. They had a cut there. They missed.
Good reach in there, and good reach in again by Hazelwood. Saved it. Now we're going to get another jump ball.
Now it goes back to Ottawa. So. .209.
Inbounds. Daniels has it for the Braves. Off to Kruger, back to Daniels. Redeman with the pick. Another double screen up top. And we're going to get a travel call as Daniels got double teamed and then just lost her footing and fell over. May have been a bump.
Contreras gets the top screen, gets it in. And that'll go to Ottawa. Proctor back in.
Duncan off to Daniels, now over to Kruger. Top of the key, drive in, kick out.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. Duncan's foot was on the baseline, or on the out of bounds line.
That's the 8th turnover for the Braves.
We've been stuck on 23-26 for quite a while, and Williams checks back in along with Patterson for the Ottawa Braves.
Yeah, we've had a lot of turnovers and a lot of jump balls in the last 10 minutes.
1-2-2, three-quarter court press put on here by the Braves. Proctor nowhere to go with it. Somehow the Blue Jays come away with that. Number 1 rule as a guard is stay below the ball on the press, and we did not have a guard below the ball on that last one. And tie ball game after all that, Jim.
Oh, my goodness.
We've got a tie ball game.
With our post player on the bench the last 15 minutes, so. Out of bounds, 19 on the shot clock. Kruger gets back in. 19 on the shot clock, just under a minute here.
And the Braves offense does run better with Kruger in the game. Inbounds to Hosteller. She drives, spins, goes up, and scores. A left hand off the board, 2-point lead for the Braves.
She's also a freshman. Nice move. O'Brien back to Contreras. She'll pull up for a long two. That's no good. Good rebound. See if Ottawa will hold here for one shot. Ottawa up 2 points.
I expect Tabor's defense to be pretty stout here in this last possession. Not going to let Ottawa have anything easy.
Got it. Clock under 10. Three-pointer in and out. 2.1. Blue Jays will get it.
Looked like it could have been a foul with Patterson coming over the back of Veer, but no call. And they're just going to let the clock run out.
Well,
26-28, and actually I think Tabor's pretty fortunate. They haven't played their best ball. They've had a couple players sitting out with foul trouble, and only down by 2.
2 for 11 from behind the arc.
Yep. So a lot of things can happen in that second half, but at least we're right in it.
All right, we'll take about a 15-minute break. We'll be back for the second half. All right, here we are. We are back getting ready for the third quarter here. Braves on top 28-26. Rod, what are some of the highlights from the first half stats?
Just real quick, the Ottawa Braves are shooting 47.8% from the field on 11 for 23 shooting, 2 for 7 from behind the arc, 4 for 4 from the line. The Blue Jays only at 36.7%, 11 for 30 from the field, 2 for 11 from behind the arc, and 2 for 6 from the free throw line. So a lot of room for improvement. Pretty evenly matched otherwise. 9 turnovers for the Braves, 5 for the Blue Jays, 15 rebounds for the Braves, 12 for the Blue Jays. So here we go, second half, starters in the game, and Smith goes up and off the block. No good. Braves quickly come back down, and a three-pointer by Duncan is good. Right off the bat, wide open shot. Braves go up 31-26.
And that pressure's back on, that 1-2-2. And they get it across.
Barely get it across in time.
Cross court to O'Brien. Back to Hazelwood. Over to Lily Veer. Shot clock at 10. Kick out. O'Brien for a pull-up. No good. Rebound Brown, and Braves come up the court. They're up 5 here.
Said rebound Brown. That's she had 5 rebounds. 5 rebounds in the first half, and now just misses a bunny on the other end, but another rebound for her to give her up to 6. Now O'Brien goes up. Shots blocked by Williams. Now Duncan over to Williams. Now down low to Brown. Brown right there getting blocked by Smith down low. That's 2 blocks in a row by Smith. And Brown, of course, they're trying to get Smith with a 3rd foul right away, and it's not working so far. Now Smith, or trying to get the ball into Smith. Brown just grabs her by the waist and pulls her away from where that pass was going.
That's 3rd foul on Brown. And they decide to keep Brown in the game here with 3 fouls. 8-14. Ottawa up 5. Blue Jay ball here. 20 on the shot clock. Contreras. They're looking to get it into Smith. Cross court. O'Brien. Little pull up, and that's good. Nice ball movement again by the Blue Jays. Really predicates a good shot usually.
That cross-court pass really helps kind of open things up. Now backdoor cut by Williams. Scores on a layup. 33-28 Braves.
Oh. No help there for Hazelwood.
Three-pointer by Kruger off the mark. Rebound Hazelwood.
Blue Jays dodge the bullet there. Cross court. Here, and she gets fouled. Foul on Williams. Proctor and Kaufman. First free throw is good. Second one's good. Brown has it up top. Nice take there by number 10, Duncan. Goes away. Oh. Good snag by Smith.
O'Brien wide open for 3, shoots off the front iron. Good rebound there by Veer, up and under the left hand, scores.
Just a good effort by Lily Veer.
Rodman just kind of looking around like, what happened? I don't know that I saw a foul there, but they got one on her. Free throw no good. So free throw woes continue for the Blue Jays as they crawl back to within 3. Brown has it, being guarded by Smith. Now Rodeman. She goes up and scores over the top of Proctor with the left hand.
This is a lot of what we saw that first quarter. Proctor brings it in.
Now back to Veer. Veer drives, goes up and scores again. Veer taking over on offense for the Blue Jays.
That's 8 points for the junior.
Now just got to figure out how to get a stop here, and Brown gets it with an easy layup again.
Blue Jays really spread out there.
Every time we get beat off the dribble, we usually give up a layup, and we've been beat off the dribble too many times in this contest tonight.
Nice take by Proctor.
So neither team showing much on defense right now. And so we're just trading layup for layup. 39-36 Braves. Might have been a travel there that time, and the officials see it right along with the spectators.
Blue Jays again going to that smaller lineup.
Contreras comes in for the Blue Jays. And we're going to get a steal there, but a foul called. Beer going for the ball, but not a good pass. Beer getting Hazelwood having to come for that ball. Gets fouled. Tabor having trouble with that 1-2-2 press, and mostly it's because they don't keep someone below the ball, but that's maybe not the plan. Ball's inbounded to Hazelwood. He drives, kicks it out. Contreras has it.
Beer, a little pull up two. That's short. Martin with the rebound.
Kruger has it, kicks it out for Duncan. Duncan for 3, and that's long. Rebound. Could have been a foul on Hostetler, but no call.
Blue Jays do get the ball.
She did something you don't see very often, a real smart move. She turned her back to her defender and then pushed and jumped, so you don't get the call going over the back. Pretty smart move.
Braves are at 4 fouls already. Oh, nice move.
Contreras going to get caught with a double dribble. She made the nice move, but got caught on the double dribble. And that'll bring Daniels and Schutte into the game for the Braves. And we get a timeout, I believe, by the Braves.
That's a full timeout. We'll take it with them.
39-36 Braves. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We're a minute time.
All right, after that timeout, Braves up 3, 4:30 left here in the third quarter. They'll bring it up.
Contreras, Kaufman, Hazelwood, Proctor, and Veer in the lineup for the Blue Jays. Schutte, Hostetler, Daniels with the ball, Martin and Patterson in for the Braves. 9 on the shot clock. My big up and under move there as Braves put up some more points, 41-36. Hoffman over to Proctor. Now Proctor looking in. Here has it. She drives. Goes up. Foul. Blocked by Schutte. He gets it off to Patterson. Patterson to Daniels. Now Schutte has it. Drives. Shoots and does not score, but gets her own rebound. Now the ball's loose. We're going to get a jump ball. It'll stay with the Braves.
Smith will come back in.
We really need Smith in the lineup. And we seem to be missing our other post player, Berlin. You pointed out that she seems to be absent here in this second half. And Smith gets a rebound. Gets it off to Veer. Veer quickly up to Kaufman. Kaufman fakes. And she gets called for a travel.
For the Braves, number 22, Brown.
41-36. Just a little over 3 minutes here.
Lambert in the game for the Blue Jays. Now Brown has it, top of the key. Stolen away. Now Veer has it. She's going to go all the way in and get fouled, and the ball does not quite drop. Oh, so close.
And that's the 15th foul. Watch this here.
So Tabor will be in the double bonus for each foul happening after here on through this third quarter.
So you say double bonus like there's a single bonus.
Well, it's true. I guess it's just a bonus.
Just a bonus now, yes.
Yeah.
Stay with us for the next game where there's a double bonus.
Yeah, there is a double bonus in the men's game. And now I hear they're talking about going to 4 quarters in the men's.
Oh, are they really?
In college.
Wouldn't surprise me. Both free throws no good. Blue Jays just have really struggled.
I think they'll be shooting free throws in practice tomorrow.
I do think that is true. Lead is still 5 then.
Smith doing a good job inside of keeping the ball out of Brown's hands, but Lambert gets called for an arm bar on defense.
Shot clock resets to 20.
Inbounds to Kruger. We've got an inbound set here. Goes back to Kruger. Kruger guarded by Veer. Veer staying right with her. Short arms it, yeah, Veer. Very good. Contreras now for the Blue Jays, who desperately need something to go through the net right here on this possession.
Oh, how did that get to Smith?
Not sure, but they called, I think it must have hit the shot clock.
Yeah, up and under over the shot clock is not an okay shot, so.
Brown with the ball, give and go, no good on the layup by Martin. Good play, just didn't finish. Could have put the Braves up by 7. Now Veer gets past Brown, she'll go all the way in and fouled by Brown.
And that's 4 on Brown, I think.
And I was going to say that'll send. Good thing is that sends us to the line to shoot too, but our shooting woes at the free throw line have been pretty.
4 for 11.
Yeah. What'd you say?
4 for 11.
4 for 11. That's even if we had to put us right back in this game.
I know it. There we go. So we'll see how long Ottawa will keep Brown on the bench there with 4 fouls, 1:42 in the third. Both good. Lead down to 3. Louisville will sit down. That'll bring in O'Brien.
Kruger has it, being guarded by O'Brien. New player in the game for the Kirsten Marcos from Gardner, Kansas, into the game for the Braves. And we're going to get another foul. This one's on Contreras, guarding Patterson. So now the Blue Jays are up to 2 team fouls. Kruger with the ball, backs it out, over to Duncan.
Shot clock at 10 here. Martin has it, gets a screen.
Blocked again, man, by Smith, just holding her ground, going straight up.
I'm sure she picked some of that up from previous post players. Under a minute here.
No doubt about that.
Shot clock at 8. Hazelwood, a little 2-pointer, good. Down to 1 point now.
Nice job there by Hazelwood. Little mid-range jumper.
See if the Blue Jays can get a stop here. Duncan gets it into the post.
Marcos hands off to Duncan. Now double team. Stolen away.
That'll go to the Blue Jays. Let's see if we can get it down to the post quickly. They're going 4 smaller players.
Rodman, Kruger, Duncan, Martin, and Hostetler in the game.
Oh, that's a double.
And a steal and a score by the Braves. Tiana Hostetler scoring just inside the buzzer.
So the Braves will go into the fourth quarter up 3 points, 43-40. We'll be right back.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store-All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store-All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store-All, the solution for your storage problems.
As we get ready to start this fourth quarter, it's Kruger, Duncan, Williams, Rodman, and Hostetler in the game for the Braves. Contreras, O'Brien, and a 3-pointer going up, no good by Martin. Contreras, Proctor, Veer, O'Brien, and Smith for the Blue Jays.
Yeah. They broke the press and went right to Smith, right down the middle.
And that's what you're supposed to do when you break a press. You're supposed to get layups. So
And the Braves.
Exactly what they did was exactly what they should be doing.
And the Braves are playing a little small here with Brown being out. Oh, free throw rolls in, and we have a tie game.
Tie game after all this, a tie game. How about that?
Let's see if the Blue Jays can clamp down here.
Duncan drives, kicks it out. Now Martin drives, or Williams. And Williams drives again, goes up and scores just over the rim. A nice play there by Claire Williams, freshman out of Palmyra, Missouri.
Oh. And that is another turnover on that press. Something's not working there. Braves now with the 2-point lead and the ball after the Blue Jays had tied it up.
Drive there, and Smith saves it. Oh, officials calling her out of bounds. I'd like to see that again.
Coach Reed asked for a review, but was denied.
Can you get reviews on this kind of thing? Or?
Nice rebound by Smith.
Good defense and rebound again by Smith. Keeping the Blue Jays in the game. Now Veer goes over the screen, kicks out to Contreras. Proctor, curl cuts. Now we'll go down low to Smith. Smith goes up, scores off the glass, and good. 45-45. See if the Blue Jays can get a stop here as Kruger brings it up. Off to Duncan, now Williams. Down low to Duncan, guarded by O'Brien, and up and no good. Smith with the rebound. She gets it to Contreras. Contreras will bring it up quickly. 3-on-3, she'll hold it out. Now she'll shoot, and it's good. Blue Jays go up by 3, 48-45 on the three-pointer by Haley Contreras out of Liberal, Kansas.
Let's see if the Blue Jays can keep the momentum here with a quick stop. Could have been a walk.
And Blue Jays are finding themselves trailing on defense.
So 20 on the shot clock.
Hostetler drives, kicks out. Good defense there.
Kruger picked up by Veer.
Double screen, and it's a legal screen by Duncan. It wasn't even close. Looked like she was like a football move.
Yeah.
Not that I'm biased, but it did look a little bit like a football move. Now that's 1-2-2, three-quarter court press again. Tabor breaks it easy. Now Hazelwood drives, goes up, and can't get it to fall. She'll pick up a foul after the shot. Pretty nice play by Hazelwood. She did get herself caught off guard a little bit. She jumped a little too soon on that layup and kind of had to throw something up.
Maybe a little pull-up would have been better off the glass.
Yeah, maybe. Easy to see from up here.
That's right.
Backdoor cut by Williams. Covered up. Now Duncan drives, kicks out to Kruger. Kruger drives. Little floater, and it's up off the glass and good.
They have kept Kruger quite quiet, but she got the bucket there. Get it across here.
48-47 Blue Jays. Hazelwood for three, and it's no good. Veer comes in a little late. Now Kruger brings it up. And fast break layup as the Braves go up by one. Contreras beats the press, goes up off the glass, no good. Hazelwood almost with the rebound, but Kruger comes up with the tip ball. Hazelwood trying to tip it to herself, but Kruger jumped right in there. Now three-pointer wide open, Williams, and it's good.
Wow. Big run by the Braves.
Braves are very good in transition.
And they are now up 4.
Blue Jays just struggling getting back on defense, and we'll have a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute. We're back after that timeout. 6:10 left here in this fourth quarter. Ottawa Braves up 52-48. Contreras, Veer, Proctor, Hazelwood, and Kaufman in the game for the Blue Jays. For the Braves, it's Duncan, Hostetler, Rodeman, Williams, and Kruger. Veer fakes, drives, goes up, and foul is going to be called on the floor. And that's an arm bar being called. I believe that's against Kiana Hostetler. And we're going to get a double dribble called here against Hazelwood. Turnover to the Braves as Kruger brings it up for the Braves. Off to Williams, now to Duncan, top of the key. Back to Hostetler. Good defense there by the Blue Jays. Now Duncan kicks out to Kruger. Kruger drives and scores easily.
Another drive and an easy layup. Braves up 6.
Tabor beats the press. Now Hazelwood has it on the wing. Gets it to Contreras. Contreras goes up and scores. Thought she was going to score there. Missed the little layup. Gets her own rebound, but is fouled.
That'll be 14 fouls on Ottawa.
And that brings in Smith, who will replace Hazelwood.
And that'll bring in Brown.
We do have a Brooke Berlin sighting as Kaufman gets it, shoots, misses.
Oh, nice.
Good hustle there by Veer to get the rebound. And turnover to the Braves. And they're in transition again. Tabor got back that time. Now Rodeman kicks out to Duncan. Duncan drives. Goes up and doesn't get it to fall. Gets her own rebound. Ball's on the floor, and it'll be jump ball. Stay with the Braves. So Brooke Berlin is back at the end of the bench, but not coming in the game. So she's either has an unknown injury or she's got a sick, or she's sick. We need a sideline reporter.
And that's a full timeout, and we'll take it with them.
We need a sideline reporter so we could.
All right, it'll be the Braves ball underneath their basket. They're up 6 here. Just under 5 minutes to go in this ball game.
Lots of time left yet in this game. Knocked away by Smith. Now Proctor has it.
Nice.
Steal by the Blue Jays.
Oh, they had Smith out here, but couldn't get it to her. See if Blue Jays, they need to work a good shot here. See if they can get it down into the post.
Hoffman on the wing. Down low to Smith. Smith goes up.
Oh,
Can't get it to fall. Brown with the rebound.
seemed like she rushed that a bit. Kruger comes up.
Oh, a little
Hook there.
A little bit of a hook. Good job by Veer staying with it. Rebound by Smith. Now Contreras has it for the Blue Jays. She'll set up the offense.
Proctor at the elbow. Hands off to Veer. Out to Contreras. Oh. Nice.
Nice job inside to Smith. Nice pass in there. Put it right where it had to be, away from the defense.
Lead down to 4 now. Blue Jays need to continue to get stops down here. Brown has it at the free throw line. Nice cut. And an easy layup again.
They've had a lot of nice backdoor cuts. Now Veer gets it. She pushes. Off to Contreras. Now Kaufman on the wing. Back to Contreras. Proctor. Over to Veer, looking inside. Cross court pass to Kaufman. Kaufman fakes, drives, goes up, and couldn't get it to fall. In and out of Proctor's hands on the rebound.
Ottawa brings it up.
Ottawa by 6, just under 3 minutes to play, and another layup for the Braves.
How many uncontested layups tonight? 10? Maybe more?
At least. Kaufman for 3, and it's no good. Rebound Veer. Now back to Kaufman on the wing. Kaufman drives, nowhere to go. 3-second call. That'll bring in Hazelwood and O'Brien for the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays now 3 for 16 behind that arc. So
8-point lead by the Braves, 2:29 left. And we've got another full timeout here by the Blue Jays. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a minute.
all right, 2:20. Blue Jays need to do something quick here. Braves have played really well the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Gonna have to get a stop here. Good block, but Kruger got the ball off the block, and a score by Kruger and a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 1.
That's a 10-point lead now. Make that 11. Braves with an impressive fourth quarter here.
And O'Brien drives in off the glass, scores 2, 61-52. Tabor's going to have to
First bucket in a long time.
put some pressure on the Braves here and get a stop. Brown has it, tries to go inside, blocked away by Smith. Here off to Contreras. Contreras goes cross court to Hazelwood. Hazelwood open for 3, and it's good.
Just like that, it's down to 6.
Now we'll put a little pressure on here and see if we can get another turnover. Rodman with the ball, looking for Brown at the free throw line. Brown off to Kruger. Kruger drives in, almost fell over. Kicks it back out to Williams. Williams drives in on O'Brien. O'Brien does not foul, and Smith comes up with the ball off the front iron.
Blue Jays you got to hurry here. Under a minute.
Now you can't use the 30 seconds here. You got to do something a little quicker, and that's.
Yeah, we need to get a shot off here.
They go down low to Smith. Smith is going to get called for the travel. Good hands down low by the Braves. That would have been a bucket and brought them to within 3. We're going to get a 30-second timeout here by the Braves.
And they're going to advance it here. So the Blue Jays will be on the road here on Saturday. They're going to travel to Evangel. Another tough game for the Blue Jays. They were one of the Bulls preseason number 1. So that'll be a tough matchup for the Blue Jays.
On a brighter note, Ottawa's averaging 87 points a game, and right now they're at 61, so it says something for Tabor's defense.
Well, I think you just think about the layups, so that's the only other thing.
Layups and giving up and the free throws missed.
Yeah.
Kind of the story of the game right now.
Blue Jays under 40% from the field, under 24% from behind 3. Stay with us after the game. The men will be up here. Estimated tip right around 8 o'clock.
Shorter lineup for the Blue Jays right now as Smith is out of the game, and there's going to be a foul right away. Proctor will foul Rodman. There's 4 team fouls, 36 seconds left. So they've got to foul one more time to put Ottawa on the line.
And Kruger, I'm sure, is a good free throw shooter, will be up on the line.
I'm guessing you're right. They probably not the person they wanted to foul. I've got some stats right here, and Kruger is 100% so far this year. A jinxter.
Well done, sir.
A jinxed. Set it just in time.
Yeah.
She was 11 for 11 from the line until that shot right there. So that'll drop her percentage slightly as she makes the second. 62-55. Blue Jays down 7. Pressure put on again. And cross-court pass stolen away by Kruger. And Veer's going to foul her, and that'll put Kruger back on the line.
16 turnovers for the Blue Jays.
Ottawa's picked 10th in the media poll and 9th in the coaches poll this year, and
they will finish much higher than that.
I believe you're right.
Several of these players are freshmen, so I think that's probably one of the reasons they were voted so low, but they are going to be a tough team to play this year for any team.
Timeout Ottawa to advance the ball. It'll be a full timeout. We'll stay right here. This will move Tabor College to 1-1 in the conference, and Ottawa will go to 1-1 in the conference. Tabor swept Ottawa last year, winning 83-65 at Ottawa and 70-62 Tabor. Still a little bit of a mystery why Brooke Berlin sat out the second half. Either, like we said, it's either some kind of an injury or illness or something that.
Around the KCAC, Kansas Wesleyan with 4 minutes to go was on top of McPherson 53-39. Friends in Oklahoma Wesleyan are in a tight one, 60-56, under a minute there.
Who's on top?
Friends is on top of that one. Sterling is leading Bethany 63-54 with 2 minutes left. And we're ready here for Ottawa to inbound.
Williams gets it off to Kruger. No fouls are coming anymore as this game is just about in the books. Kruger will dribble it out. And with 64-57 is your final score. The Ottawa Braves come in and upset the Tabor Blue Jays on their home court. And that's a pretty big victory for the Braves, who haven't won here in a while, I'm guessing.
Yep, they are much improved. They have several new freshmen that, including Kruger, are going to be really good. And so this will be a tough team, I think, for everyone in the conference. So. All right, the Blue Jays have to start preparing pretty quick as they hit the road here in a couple days, and I assume they'll hit the road on Friday.
Literally hit the road. It's a 5-hour drive to Springfield, Missouri to take on Evangel.
And then I think the Blue Jays host Hastings during Thanksgiving week before they will get back to conference play after that. So thanks for joining us. Hang with us. New crew's coming in here in about 20 minutes. And for the men, thanks a lot.